It seems crazy that as adults we need to learn to breathe again, but nearly everyone that I see in my daily practice and everyone that I see walking around has dysfunctional breathing patterns. When we breathe properly through the diaphragm, our diaphragm is here, what happens is as we breathe, then the diaphragm should drop down and expand the ribs so that the lungs can drop down and we can get a good deep breath. The lungs are the biggest detoxification system in our body. So if we're shallow breathing, bent over in posture, and not using what we call the pump system of our body, then our body can get very stagnant and swamp-like. If you can imagine that life is movement, so when we get very rigid and stuck and we're not moving and breathing and expanding, then what happens is we get all locked up in our thoracic spine, and nearly everyone can relate to the discomfort that they get in their upper back and their neck and the pressure that throws on their body, especially with all the sitting that we're doing nowadays. Like, everyone works in a stuck flexion position, and so this is becoming quite an epidemic.
Well, I think it was quite realistic. It looked at how our bodies really function.
The breathing, the posture, absolutely. It's a great reminder. You need to be constantly reminded about these things.
Well, the breathing thing, because I know it, but I keep forgetting to do it. A lot of the things I know, but don't put it to practice.
You can see it's a constant movement. Now, if you're breathing shallow and you don't get that movement, then we don't get the pump system of our body working, and in turn the organs moving, and the diaphragmatic pump moves the cerebral spinal fluid up into our brain. It's the blood of our spine and our brain, and so that system just continually works. So you can see how shallow breathing can make our system very, very dysfunctional. I like to get people putting it into their daily life, like if they're going off to sleep, you can use deep diaphragmatic breathing and just practice with your hands here or here and just feel that expansion. But you can use it as a way to calm your system, to go off to sleep, to get the acid and alkaline levels calming in your body, to get clearer thinking if you're at work in a stress situation. You can practice when you're driving. Lots and lots of little places where you can practice deep diaphragmatic breathing. That's not going to take any extra time out of your life, but just doing it consciously can make you a way lot healthier.
Michelle Owens was the highlight of the seminar, and I just see what she's saying. It makes sense.
Well, I enjoyed it all, and I wish she'd had more time so I could have listened to her more.
This is like sharpening your tool and remembering to do again properly.
It's just a matter of choosing to do it.